you stab me? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Thursday Night Modern with me, your boy. That's gross, dude. I just got this thing washed. Don't stab me with your fork you're eating with.
Don't call me a fat boy.
Thank you, Nicarobo, for the 500 bits. Oh, okay. Bye-bye, chat.
Now we don't need no chat.
Do you want to click that link? See what the smarty
Yeah, we can look at it between the sideboards.
Yeah, I guess we'll look at it later. I'm the top tier. Where's my crown? I don't know who Nicarobo is, but I like that you're top tier now.
He's the best.
Getting top tier before the end of the month, beating out our own Dragon Rider, Mr. Paul
Koerbel. Paul Koerbel.
Paul Koerbel.
Ooh, tasty.
Thank you,
with the
Tasty,
tier 1 sub.
For the sub. Awesome, man. Storm count 1.
I don't even know why we got that. We suck.
Hey, man.
No, it's because
That's
I
awesome.
literally stabbed you.
I hate you. Thank you, Tasty, for the sub. Yeah, we'll take a look at your Mardu.
It's not.
Not your, but the
The
Mardu
list.
Aristocrats list here in a bit.
Oh yeah. We need a Lillian Bender. Someone at her.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Matt's on. It's not.
It's 8 rack.
It's Smallpox. It's black white Smallpox. It's basically 8 rack though. Thanks. We try. We try to be great. Oh, I forgot Terrell's on Grixis Shadow.
Yeah.
I keep thinking Terrell was on Tron for the longest time, and then he switched to Hardened Scales Affinity.
Yep.
And now he's on Grixis Shadow. And I just keep forgetting it. We see the Modern Horizons announcement. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll talk about it here later between games or something.
Tuck
as well.
fraud. So Modern Horizons, cool things. I want Stifle. That's it. I mean,
I want Birchlow Rangers.
8 rack.
I want. There's a lot of cards I want. I want Nimble Mongoose.
I mean, no. Why do you want Nimble Mongoose? I'm the guy who wants Nimble Mongoose.
Because I want a collection company in Nimble Mongoose.
That sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. Nimble Mongoose just would not be good in Modern. It's just like people want Baleful Strix, and I personally don't think Baleful Strix would be that impactful in Modern. Like it stops Goyfs, but that's about all it does.
Dude, so if Nimble Mongoose becomes legal.
The announcement was a straight to Modern set saga.
Ooh, Standstill. Ooh, Standstill could be interesting. So, but at the game, Black White Pox vs. Grixis Shadow, this should be interesting.
Standstill could be spicy. I like that. Standstill seems nice.
So let's see here. Sure. Let's get Stasis.
Stasis? No. That's on the reserve list. What are you talking about?
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
We can't get Stasis. Fiery Confluence? I think the Confluence cycle definitely seems perfectly fine to me. All the Confluences seem perfectly fine. Mystical Confluence is pretty dope. I think you would love to be playing Mystical Confluence in Teamer.
Or Bring the Light.
Or Bring the Light.
So, the question at hand, though, so, does Terrell have a stub?
We got, so Saga, we got 2 cards spoiled. We can, if
we can do it at
we can do it. We'll do it at
sideboard.
During sideboard. But
we actually had to focus at the game during the game at some point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push us now to focus on the game, which is weird for us. But so the stall series for Terrell is kind of awkward.
We see Raven's Crime.
Yeah.
Souls, Lily, Smallpox. I think we just take Smallpox. We don't want to sack land. Although he doesn't have a land.
Well,
land. We don't have so Matt doesn't have a second land.
So think about this Galaxy plane. Okay, let's think Galaxy brain level, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So no. Okay, good. He's not taking lingering souls.
I think he's putting aside the things he's not going to take.
So here's a reason not to take Smallpox, okay?
Yeah.
Grixis Shadow is a deck that only needs 1 to 2 mana to operate anyways. The cards that Terrell really cares about right now is the Lingering Souls, Liliana, and...
Well, we took Shrieking Affliction, which is...
I like that.
I think that's fine.
So here's why I want to think Terrell did not take Smallpox in his reasoning. Because if Matt draws a land in Smallpox right now, he has to sack one of his own lands, and that's like another turn behind Lily, and another land behind, so he's top deck another land, like two more lands in a row.
And I think if you're Matt, you actually really don't want a Smallpox right now because just Smallpoxing in general. It looks like he doesn't agree with me though. Smallpoxing, you almost always want to be getting your. Okay, he's gonna do Raven's Crime. You almost always want to be getting a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1 out of it.
What a fatal push!
Yep.
But if we go, if Terrell,
Terrell shocked a Blood Crypt. That's questionable to me. He has Bot Scour in hand. I would have thought he Bot Scour on in the turn.
I would have got Steam Vents.
That's what I was saying. Sarah confirm Walker. Yeah, I think that is really cool as well. I'm really happy that we are finally getting some of the older walkers that we never have seen play Walker cards for.
I want the Nimble Mongoose Walker.
Nimble Mongoose Walker. I want like, I don't know. There's some other walkers that from old Magic lore that I really want to get actual Planeswalker cards for. I'm really happy though that we are getting a Sarah, because Sarah is pretty badass. Like for
language.
I know language, but she just is.
Yeah.
She created an entire plane.
She did?
And a cult of angels that follow her.
I don't know lore. Okay.
That's what Sarah's Sanctum is. Sarah's Sanctum is an entire plane that she created. That's purely inhabited by angels. Like, bruh.
Okay, True Name Nemesis in Modern. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, True Name Nemesis would be way too strong in Modern. I think some of the conspiracy cards would be kind of cool to have. I would love to have Council's Judgment or a Council's Judgment-esque effect. But that is me, a previously Taxes player, talking. But also, I would love to put it. I think that would be really fun if we get Mother of Runes or something like that.
So this phase of game is kind of confusing me.
Yeah, it's been a little slow, to be honest.
Matt not really want to commit into this. I think Terrell might be prioritizing the wrong things here.
I do too. I think we would have been. I think. Do you think playing out that shadow would have been fine last turn, or do you think?
No, he did play it out. He got pushed.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I thought he got Inquisition for some reason.
No, he. What got Inquisition was the Thought Scour. Best case scenario is why are we prioritizing red here? You don't.
I don't. I mean, we have Bolt and Teamer
That
Battle Rage
doesn't
in
matter.
hand, but
You need to prioritize the Watergrave and Steam Vents. Oh wow.
thank you, Lobster Bill 3 for the follow.
All right, that's new. All right, we gotta adjust that for the.
But yeah, I think the Sarah Walker is really cool. We're gonna Thoughtseize Matt go down to 9. Probably, ooh, double.
We have to take a Smallpox here.
Yeah. You don't usually like to take cards when there's multiples, but I think Smallpox is what you're most scared of.
I agree with that. No, what were you taking Lingers? No, wait, no, that's just. Hang on, no. I'm retracing that statement. No, if you take Lingering Souls and you cast Smallpox, he only has good cards to discard.
Shut up.
Galaxy Brain.
Stop.
Yeah.
What?
Shambling Event is a land.
Is a land.
Let's cast a Smallpox.
Nope.
Dang.
We're wimping out. I think we're just wanting to.
Now
I think he just wants to get this Lily down and ride it.
I say
the
we
Lily to victory.
flashback Luden now. Because, like, Bolt and Teamer Battle Rage are kind of dead.
Yeah. So Lily, discard. Make you discard your Battle Rage. Now we're in an awkward spot. Yeah, we should have just flashback the looting last turn. Be way better. We're gonna bolt the Lily.
So it's at 4. No, it's at 1.
It was at 1. It should be at 1.
Bolt does not do 4 damage.
Bolt does not deal 4 damage. Lily should be at 1. Players know how your cards work. What are we doing? Man.
Oh, well, too late.
Hello, a bluish panda. How's it going?
I wish we could hear that.
Yeah, I wish we could hear the table right now, but it's just Matt. Your card has a loyalty counter still on it. You are welcome. We always like to personalize it here a little bit, let people know how it's going. There we go. There you go. Lily still. So you tick up to 4. Then she
It's
gets
that 1.
Then she gets bolted. Now
Yeah. People don't know how planeswalkers work.
Gosh, diggity dang it. I think they were thinking that the uptick didn't add the loyalty counter until the ability resolved, which is not how that works. We're going to slam this Gurmag Angler, which is perfectly fine by Matt, as we still have a Smallpox in hand.
Correct. Correcto mundo.
This is basically a 9 for 1.
I don't know.
We make him sack a creature. We make him sack a land. An 8 for 1. Make him sack a creature, make him sack land, make him sack Gurmag Angler, which exiled 6 cards. It's a 9 for 1.
I don't think that adds up.
It's a 9 for 1. Yeah, the plus is the activation ability.
+1, not +2, by the way. For Alex, Liliana, the Veil is +1, not +2.
Sometimes people get it mixed up. We played out a Shrieking Affliction, though. That's going to take Terrell to 5 at the beginning of his next upkeep. Shrieking Affliction is basically the way this deck wins. This Black-White Pox deck wins.
Yep. Just out grinding people.
You get their hand empty. Ooh, we don't like this. Street Wraith is pretty bad. Cycle
What
Street
is
Wraith to
dead?
3 and we die.
What is dead?
Cycle Street Wraith to 3.
Stifle would be great. Man,
And
no
that is
Stifle.
Matt Koerbel on Black-White Pox, taking it 1-0 right now over Terrell Flowers on Grixis Shadow. Yeah, do you want to pull up that Mardu list for us?
Woo! Bloodstoke Champion. Oh, I haven't seen that card in a while.
Is this a budget list?
Let me.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Mardu Aristocrats. So we got
If I vote a league, Judith, Tide Taker. Oh man, this deck looks hot.
Champion of this is Mardu Humans.
No, this is Mardu Aristocrats, dude.
Or Mardu Aristocrats.
Yeah, you play Falconoff Aristocrat.
Tide Taker. I forget what Tide Taker.
You know what? In this kind of deck, I wish.
That's right. It's Thalia effect on your turn.
I wish Kaisel Freebooter was old template and not new. Do you want to meme of that?
Oh yeah.
So for
if it
yeah, I want to explain to them.
yeah okay.
So, but when I mean by old template and new template, if you look at Spellquell is a good example because it has a lead to battlefields and an ETB trigger. And Freebooter is new template where
It's all one trigger.
yeah. So if it goes away even in response to trigger,
It's basically just peak.
yeah.
Is Bant Spirit still good? I do believe Bant Spirits is still good.
Yep.
However, Dredge is kind of a matchup for it. And
Yeah,
Dredge is coming back up.
Yeah, O-Ring's simply the... Can you look at Falconar for Aristocrat again? That's the only vampire in the deck.
Yeah, well, your deck's entirely humans other than it, so you just sack humans and get a big old Falconwrath Aristocrat, which is spicy.
And Bloodstoke Champion is a good sack fodder.
Yeah.
Dark Confidant in the side. Ooh,
And
wait,
Judith lets you ping.
what's
This
wait,
is
wait,
a
what's the
spicy-
Near Here's Pilgrim? What
What
is
is
it?
this? 1 and a white, Soul Bond for a 2/1 human cleric as long as it's paired with another creature. Both creatures have lifelink.
All right.
Oh, so it's for the burn matchup. Spicy. I like it.
Yeah,
There's also Kaya in the sideboard. I like this list. This list is kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
yeah. A Wear and Tear.
We got Combo also for the burn matchup.
Man, this deck, I could see myself playing this deck.
I could see you playing this deck too. I think we should send this deck to Brent. I think he'd play this deck.
He would. He would.
But yes, I do. Nikki Wonka, I do believe Bant Spirits is still good personally. Bant Spirits is still very disruptive, very aggro-y. and
Yeah.
very flighty.
But overall, I think so this seems like a aggro deck that can. I'm trying to think. I feel like this just loses to big mana, like Titan Shift.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like any fair deck.
I
though.
mean-
that's like any fair creature based deck.
I mean, it has game against it. I'm going to assume because of Kitesail and the Thalias and Freebooter. Yeah, I know I said Kitesail.
I love Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, but the fact that it's 4 mana in Modern does make it awkward. I believe.
But it does win the game typically.
But it does typically win the game because
And, like,
it's
with-
gonna be like if you're gonna be playing it on turn 4, you're gonna be slamming in for at least 4. You're gonna be slamming in probably. Let's say you have. let's
Also,
say-
you have Judith out
so
too.
if your curve is Doom Traveler, Judith, or Doom Traveler, Thalia, Judith, Falconroth, and so you don't need your removal. Then you have plenty of sack outlet to keep it alive.
Or like Doom Traveler also is a nice sack outlet.
And Judith is just insane. Judith is insane. I love
You're insane.
like +1/+0, and you get to ping.
Yeah.
first. So it's-
And it can be very aggressive. It helps with the aggressive part.
and Judith is any target.
Elendra.
Any target.
Yeah. What's Elenda? Elenda. Scott.
Elenda Dusk Mantle, something like that. It's the 2 white-black vampire from
Oh, the one I played in my Alicia deck.
whenever a creature dies. Yeah,
Yeah. That card's sweet.
the card is sweet.
Oh yeah, that
Elenda the
card's.
Dusk Rose, that's it. Whenever a creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on her, and whenever she dies, put X on the words for power. The thing that's crazy about that is my buddy was playing white black vampires in modern for a little bit to try and like make the deck good and realized that he couldn't. He's playing this card in it, and this with Vampire Nocturnus is actually kind of insane because it gets pumped by Vampire Nocturnus, and it just when it creates X where it's its power, not the number of +1/+1 counters on it.
Yeah, I know. I
So
can
it's
read.
like actually kind of a cool interaction.
Yeah. So we brought in surgical. Matt brought in surgical. I wonder why.
Maybe he feels he can't beat a shadow, or has a hard time against a.
We can
resolve
get you.
shadow.
We can try and get it for you. Oh God, the contrast of your name is very bad.
And Spinetto, something like that.
Yeah.
Just un.
Yeah.
Unshelled it.
So Terrell. So one thing I like to do against 8-rack is take the draw.
Yes.
So-
It's a very underrated play.
What taking the draw? So like even taking the draw in general, like is this underrated? It's like I'll take the draw.
against black or like 8-rack and black white pox in general, or especially because especially with decks playing pox. Pox is so much better on the play than it is on the draw.
So another cantrip sequence right here that I don't like by Terrell here is
Is Thoughtscouring in response to Inquisition.
yeah. So if Thoughtscour was really the best card he's going to take, then that's fine because that means the rest of your hand's probably weak anyways.
Yeah.
So you want to so the idea is you Thougtscour into something better. He's going to take it anyways.
Yeah. You don't.
Does that make sense?
That's
Yeah.
one of the big things I've learned is you don't want to cantrip effects in response to like instant speed cantrip effects in response to a hand disruption.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You saw all the time I was playing Arena, like, and I got. How many times have you seen me play Arena and just like I have all this opted or like something else? Oh, what is surgical in that? Okay.
Surgical to stubs.
I don't like that right away by Matt. Actually, no, it makes sense. No, I still don't like it right away. Because Matt can derive Terrell's next turn is going to be Terrell casting Collective Brutality.
Yeah.
So when I get information, so Matt should have waited when Terrell casted Collective Brutality, most likely.
Well, it's also not a bad idea to even just waiting till his draw step, because if he does draw the
Yeah.
Stubborn Denial and you like, and he stubborn denials you in response to your surgical, then he's still wasting his turn, essentially, because he doesn't really have much action going on outside of that.
Yeah,
Like, he
so...
has some bolts and a Team of Battle Rage and the Collective Brutality, and none of those cards are going to do too much, and it gets you an extra turn, basically.
Yeah, it's all about, like having your opponent...
Ooh, a second subscriber for the day. Thank you, Anfanato.
We're just insane, okay?
Yeah, okay. So,
But, like, so it's just, like, small things like that take away percentage points that you can gain again.
Yep.
Because, like, look at this. He's going to go to 15. He's going to cast his Collective Brutality.
Yep. But, so, thank you, Anfanato, for that sub. Since you just subbed, and if you haven't been following us for that long, we have a subscriber-only giveaway going on this month, actually. And I think, I don't know, can you check how many subs we have, Scott? Once we hit 25, how many? Where's it at? I didn't see it. I missed it.
Masters was very kind to this deck.
We're at 43?
That's what really prompted me to switch it to black-white. Like,
Oh, not for the month. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, we can do that later. I think we're at 25, though. I believe we're at 25.
We got 25 when Goober decided to give a lot of subs.
Yeah. So we are giving away a Rishadon port now that we are at 25 subscribers for the month. And if we hit 35 by the end of the night, we will give away 2 Rishadon ports. If we hit 45 by the end of the night.
Okay. I was about to say, we can't take Liliana to the Veil with Collective Brutality.
At 55, we'll be giving away 4. And if we hit 60, which unfortunately I doubt we will, we will give away a foil Ultimate Masters Mana Vault. So thank you, Anspanato, for that sub. And you just might have won yourself a Rishadon port. So have your fingers crossed for that, bud.
I am.
So
I'm just confused by Matt's land sequence. I would have gone Urborg
first.
And then that way, like...
We're going to Inquisition.
Thank you.
Take a peek-see. I think we take the Snapcaster now.
Yeah, we do.
We just take the Snap.
So there's actually an argument to take Thought Scour, because, like, Terrell can't really, like, snap back Stubborn Denials, and Terrell's hand's kind of bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I like this play by Matt, because, like, Terrell's hand's bad, and you don't want him to cantrip into something else. Like, Snapcast Mage isn't doing a whole lot right here now, especially with Stubborn Denial being out of the game.
All right, but Terrell did find his 3rd land drop, so we are going to be able to snap Thought Scour potentially, which is not horrible. It's not what we want to be doing. We actually might want to just be bolting and then snap bolting next turn potentially to try and kill Matt as fast as possible.
So let's see.
Liliana, he'll probably tick up. We can bolt Lily, run out of Snapcaster to kill Lily.
Yeah, we can.
I think that's.
And then we can cast this Smallpox that we don't have anymore.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna discard the bolt. Oh, I guess Snap Bolt. What am I saying?
Dude.
Snap Bolt to Lily. What am I talking about? Yeah. Grab Steam Vents, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy, right? We grab Steam Vents.
You could technically get second Blood Crypt.
You don't really need the double. Or
Hey,
the
he got
triple
Steam
black,
Vents. I'm so proud of him. He remembers his land. But yeah, no. Just like little play points do matter overall. Like they're not going to cost you this game, but like just like preventing all those little like percentage points to give away is how you start to do well at tournaments.
This is Terrell actually gaining a little bit of tempo. We're getting there. That discarding the bolt was kind of free. So we're gonna play this snap. We're gonna flashback bolt the Lily, put her to 1, go to our turn, attack in, and then get gut shot.
Dude, we could give this Stabcaster Mage double strike. I've done that once in my life.
Stop.
You know how
I've watched Matt has through the breached a Goblin Electromancer for the win.
I saw that. That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. That was at Indy.
Yep.
It was pretty great. Play out a
8 rack.
A rack.
That was a.
The rack. It's
Is
not
it-
an
I
8 rack.
assume that it's a rack.
It's a promo rack.
Man, Matt's balling over here. He's balling.
It's like a. It's not. It's. I don't even know what it is. I think it's a player
ballin'.
rewards
He's
promo.
balling. Hey, Twitch chat. What's Matt doing right now?
Someone should tell me what kind of promo that is. I want to know. I'm curious.
It might. Yeah. But no, Matt's balling.
Well, we have a shambling man. We can shamble on in there for 2 every single turn. Oh, what kind of promo is it? It is. Oh no, it's a Duels of the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, it's not legal in standard.
Wow, who'd have thunk? Weird. I don't like it. Okay, cool, nifty.
You're nifty.
I like the art. The art's kind of cool. It looks like a rack. I think we just get in with Shambling Mount.
It raises Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
And like you force Terrell to use a card out of hand, that means he takes a point of damage. So we're just
just
gonna
pass
block.
him.
We're just gonna block.
But then we get blown out. Or no, wait.
What do we get blown out by? The same things we
Teamer-
do if we
Teamer-
attack.
Teamer Battle Rage.
It gives it double. Shamblement's a 2/3.
Yeah, it's gonna kill the Shambling Mount.
And Snap still.
Yeah, I know. But it's still. But the Shambling Mount's still nice. And then we're sad.
I mean, we're always sad over here.
All right, Charles gonna fetch to 8.
Dude, he's gonna die.
Fetch shock to 8. Sorry.
Why does he like getting blood crip?
Blood Crypt's hot, man. I don't know.
Oh, that was good, actually.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean to me, Robert?
A lot of reasons.
These Russian imports are in good shape.
I know.
I'm gonna steal them so I can play taxes.
You really want to say that on stream?
I'm joking.
Oh yeah, I needed these yesterday. I should actually take these home.
So you can sell your cards.
Well, I already sold them. They sold in like 10 minutes.
Good job.
Yeah.
I hear Judge. I'm running over. Oh no!
I wish we could
What
hear
are we-
them.
what's the Judge call for? Battle Rage Oracle text.
So it's Battle Rage or Text is target creature gets double strike if you ferocious. It gains trample also.
I am a level 2. Nice.
Oh, so you know about Judge's Tower then?
Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Is Terrell's double strike or Teamer Battle Rage like non-English?
No, I think Mass is one.
Or the text on it?
Yeah.
Matt asked for it. That makes sense.
Yeah, Alex. No, I had a rousing game of Judge's Tower where I had Sunbird's Invocation and Riku of 2 reflections.
What is Judge's Tower?
Infinite mana, infinite life. You cast everything first when you first legally can, and X is always 5. And if you don't, you always attack, you always block.
I'm so confused. How do you win?
You win because if someone makes a play, yeah. Basically, if you don't do something when you can or miss a roll trigger, you lose.
Oh, I see. So it's a judge. Okay, I
Yeah.
get it now.
Oh, Jace.
So is this mental magic or is this like you actually?
No,
have
it's a
deck?
pile of cards.
It's a pile of cards.
Rules and fractions. Yeah, no.
So first person to like accidentally knock the deck.
No. Say you forget a trigger.
Yeah.
You lose.
I was like,
Smallpox. All right.
So lose a life.
I didn't know Rules Lawyer was a cyborg. That's weird.
Discard a card.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Judge Tower is a great thing. I was able to live in play with Riku 2 reflections and Sunbird's Invocation.
Nice. So we got to chase the Mind Sculptor down now. I think Terrell is in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I
We have-
mean, we can attack it. We can attack. We can protect. Yeah, I was really surprised how long I lasted. What got me was my opponent had the thing that had even Rod comes into play have haste and tapped, and I had things come into play untap that Rod. When it was that one card that forces even or odd creatures come into play tap and even Rod to have haste.
Oh.
And I forgot that was on play. Is that my trigger? Yeah, it is. It's a static thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
Did you lose? Sad
Shoulda-
day.
You should have played Bring the Light. What is it? You should have played Bring the Light. That sounds like your life story.
Yeah.
Or Bring the Light.
Should just play Bring to Light. Exactly. You should just play Bring to Light.
It can beat 8-rack.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can get it right.
You-
I don't know about Burn. Although I guess I walked up on that game where you were playing against him and he had 3 racks down. That's kind of hard to beat.
Yeah, it is that card. Yeah, that card. That card of what caused me to lose. Not me. I didn't miss a single Sunsberg or Riku thing. I was very proud of myself.
Ashling's Prerogative. You want to play some after?
No. I'm good.
I want to know how this deck plays against you. Come on, man.
It has a bad Grixis Shadow matchup, your favored.
But I'm bad at Magic.
It's not that hard. You just play a threat and you cast a Thoughtseize. You cast Thoughtseize, play threat, hold up Stubborn, and I'm like, well, crap, I can't win.
Keep.
But yeah. Yeah. Bam, bam. I think Terrell has his game.
Bolt myself.
Okay, thank you. No, you're good.
Why are you goldfishing on when you're commentating?
Because we're just waiting.
No, we're not.
I'm joking. So we're going to animate this shambling man.
Yeah.
And
All right. Yeah, that doesn't kill him. All right. Yeah, you're at 13.
all right, so Matt's going to go to 15 and go
No, he's
to-
not. First strike damage.
Oh, you're right. He's going to go to
No.
take 7,
He dies
go to
with the life point.
6.
6.
I'll take 7 total.
Oh, wait, yeah, double strike. Okay, yep. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good.
7.
Go to 6.
I'll be at 6.
I want Matt to rip a Smallpox or a Lily.
Could you imagine if Smallpox was sack of Planeswalker? Would it be too strong?
Wait, does he have a Lingering Soul still in the bin?
No. That was last game.
Take 1.
We're Matt Koerbel. We're going to
Yeah.
go to game 3 here in a
Oh.
second. He just bolt the man land is better now. It's fine either way, I think.
Less static 3.
One or less static.
So, I mean, so it doesn't matter because it still prevents. Because so Terrell had 15 damage, and Matt was at. Because so since the Shambler event has 3 toughness, it doesn't really matter
Mm-hmm.
because. So if you bolt the manland, Gurmag Angler does 10. But the double strike made it 7, so you did 10. That 10 points of damage separated in between 2 turns is just all at once.
Okay.
Does that make any sense, Paul? Paulo?
Paulo the Dodo.
Is that really what it is?
Paulo the Doro. Paulo the Dodo. Wow.
I was going to call him Paul.
Paulo.
Can I call you Paul?
Ahoy, 1 violence. How's it going, 1 violence?
Yeah, no, yeah, so basically Terrell just spread the 10 damage out between 2 turns instead of all at once. So it really,
It didn't matter in the long run. Terrell ended up winning.
oh, Oh,
I talked about the card always wins for me is Chains of Mist.
that card should always win.
That card should just be banned in all formats. That
I
card
mean,
is,
so
wordy cards are why Magic is hard sometimes. I hate that card so much.
so Chains of Mephostopheles is no, this is not Legacy. This is Modern. The Fleet Farmer. So Chains of Mephostopheles. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. So if I have cards in hand and I were to draw a card, I have to
I played that wrong.
Mephistop.
If a player were to
Let me do this. I was literally
Okay.
doing it.
Okay.
So if I were to draw a card, I have to discard, and I have cards in hand. I have to discard a card. Discard a card equal to the cards I would draw, then draw those cards. But if I have no cards in hand, I have to mill. Is that right?
The card's stupid.
Drag hell. Oh yeah, this got a card any day.
Very confusing. Yes.
Oh, well, I feel like I was close.
All right. Do we keep it, Robert?
No, why are you goldfishing?
All right. We got Snapcaster, 2 Baubles, 2 Street Wraiths, a Gurmag Angler, and Team of Battle Rage. All right. We're going to cycle a Street Wraith. We get it. We're going to cycle a Street Wraith. We did it. We're going to play 2 Baubles. Double Bobble you. Play Blood Current. Draw 2.
All right.
That's what I have. I have play set of deltas, 3 flooded strands, and a bloodstained mire. And those are the only fetches that I own.
I think you saw my list. You saw I didn't have any scalding tarn. I'm using
Oh wait, so I was right. Isn't that what I said? Yeah, you rummage.
fetch is blue. That's all I need.
Exactly.
I'd like to get a red source in a pinch.
Oh. Oh, we're at 27 subs, by the way.
14. 12.
Why are you still goldfishing an interactive deck?
It's not exactly perfect.
Because I want to play Magic.
And why? Then don't commentate.
Well, I want to commentate too. We're just waiting on sideboarding, Robert. Calm down.
But you're goldfishing on the game.
Well, I won't this time.
Bet.
Stop. All right, we're drawing some cards. Taking a look.
Yeah. Well,
And
Alex, that's what I. Okay, I forgot that tiny part, but I thought it was assumed. Just like got most other part. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. You rummage or you mill. I don't know. I want to rewatch this and see if I was right.
Magic's so stupid. Just kidding. I love Magic.
So, Matt lost and choose Terrell to be on the play. I like this. Matt knows what's up.
Terrell is going to fetch Shock and likely Thoughtseize or Inquisition here. Magic is amazing. I love Magic. I was just messing. Sometimes, like, old cards just make my head hurt, and I... Like, what's the one card that we were talking about on stream a few months ago that had, like, a really ugly art and referenced itself, like, 5 or 6 times? There's a card that references itself, like, 5 or 6 times in its rules text, and I can't remember what it is.
So, who did Terrell bobble?
I believe he bobbled Matt. Because that's why, yeah.
I'm so confused.
Surgical. Why did we bring in Surgical? I don't think Surgical is that good against Pox.
What? Terrell, you're making my brain hurt.
Play out a Shrieking Affliction.
Don't do that again, Topol.
Topol was streaming. Bad
So-
boy, bad boy. Call me father. Thought sees you. Take the Smallpox. Just because. Ooh, but we have Surgical?
Oh, no, we can the surgical.
That too. We get Surgical to Wrench Mine.
No, like, if, Terrell tries to surgical something, Mac can surgical it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
And thus make the other one fizzle.
Matt can make Terrell's Surgical fizzle. Is this the first time Terrell playing against Pox 8-rack? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Pox is not a very common archetype that you see. Yeah, it's just not. Like the deck's kind of cool and plays from a different line, but it's just okay. He's just gonna let him surgical.
All right, so another guy who doesn't know how to use surgical.
Sometimes people don't understand, man.
I want to have to teach him a lesson after this, don't I?
I mean, you can.
What did you say you were not going to do? What do you say
I'm just looking. Shut up. He may have like cost-benefit analysis and realize it's not like I don't think Smallpox is worth it that much to expend your own surgical on.
No. I mean like Terrell. No. I'm not talking about Matt. I'm talking about Terrell.
Oh, because he knew Matt had the surgical one.
No. Why didn't Terrell wait till Matt drew a card? Because what if like?
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was confused. Yeah. So surgical, you always wait till draw step,
Most of the time.
Unless it's Phoenix and their
Or
triggers on the stack.
Or
Vengevine.
Or like there's like a case against ad nauseam because they do have pack negation.
That too.
But it's like against known. So like Terrell had all the known information. And there's like no way. If Matt really wanted to like surgical his own Smallpox, go for it.
I mean, yeah, bridge is how you beat fair creature decks. You went on a beer run and they are still playing. I mean, yeah, rounds are 50 minutes. It happens. We're gonna wrench mine Terrell. Terrell does not have a stubborn denial.
It's 2 cards.
It's 2 cards. It's 2 cards.
It's 2 cards. Did you discard 2?
Did you discard 2 and we just didn't see?
It's shrinking. It's one.
We can't see that.
Okay, we can see the other card then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Huh? I was gonna say that was quick.
Just looked like he discarded Snapcaster to us. So we know he's gonna probably just get wrench minded again.
Sure.
And it's wrench minded is unless you discard an artifact, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we really just want to cast this Liliana the last hope?
I don't think that's not gonna get us there.
That's not fast enough.
No, it's really not. Like we're just gonna die to the Shrieking Affliction.
So we down tick, make a train, get another creature back.
Don't cover your mouth; it messes with the mic.
Well, don't goldfish.
Don't most 8-rack decks play 1-2 Ensnaring Bridge? Yeah, I think most 8-rack decks do play like some number of Ensnaring Bridge.
They go on and off about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no good thing to do with this Lily right here.
There's really not. Like,
I would have just, like, played the Grimmick Angler right here. Because, like, you know the only way, like, Matt has a good way to deal with it is...
Like, ticking down isn't good because,
Because, like, if I'm Matt here, I just want to tick down anyway. Like, wrench mine. Okay. I mean, it actually doesn't matter, actually, if you wrench mine or not. It just sucks if... oh, wait. Okay, so I feel a judge. I feel like a roll infraction about to happen. So Terrell's going to downtick Liliana last hope, and Matt's going to try and surgical, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah. You can surgical in response to the downtick, but not once the downtick has resolved. Not once the mill has resolved.
Sure. Not a lot has changed.
So we're gonna Inquisition, take a look. See surgical wrench mind. I kind of feel like Inquisitioning before we did anything with the Lily would have been the right way to do that.
Got it.
Oh, I guess we have Gurren Magnular. Never mind. I didn't see that. He must have drawn that for turn or something.
No, he had
Or
it.
did he have it? I'm just crazy.
Yeah, no, like I'm still confused why Terrell just didn't go Gurmag Angler last turn. Because like he needs the clock right now.
Yeah. He's under a 3-turn clock right now.
Yeah. And like if like Matt just draws another rack effect.
And so Terrell needs to draw.
There's not a whole lot that gets him out of here. Like EE.
Because he doesn't even have a red source.
EE is like the only thing.
EE is like the only thing. Because no red source. If you get a red source, a Teamer Battle Rage would get him there. right? No, two Teamer Battle Rages would get in there, which I
Take
think.
3. Go to fort.
And we know Matt has a wrench mine, so we can't do anything. Tick down, tick up. Sorry.
What?
Tick with what?
What?
I think it's up to 7, and we just don't know how to put dice.
People confuse me. Oh, that's a rack. That's a rack.
That's a rack, and now we're
I
just
want
dead.
to wrench mine out. Okay, Raven's Crime work first also. Go.
Rack, and Terrell's dead.
Yep.
All right, that is Matt Koerbel taking it 2-1 over Mr. Terrell. Flowers.
Yep.
Pox. Pox doing Pox things.
All right. I want to go and explain to them how to cast surgical.
All right. We'll be back here in probably like 5 minutes or so. As you can see, we're kind of close to time on the round, so we'll see you guys here in a bit. Go to replays. We're gonna. Hello, Scott. Scott, go to replays. Scott. Scott, go to replays. Scott. I guess I'm gonna sit here and talk with you guys because our stream runner isn't going to replays. So I'm gonna move Robert's thing away so I'm not talking into that one as well. So we have a subscriber-only giveaway going on right now. We are giving away 4 Rishadon port. We are giving away 1 Rishadon port once we are at 25. We are currently at 28, so we are giving away that Rishadon port indeed. I wanted you to go to replays, but I'm gonna give a quick rundown on our giveaway, and then we'll go to replays. Once we hit 35, we'll give away 2 Rishadon ports, 45-3, 55-4. We are really actually kind of close to 35. If we can get 7 subscribers in tonight, we'll be giving away 2 Rishadon ports. Your chances of winning those are way better than 1 in 35 because we probably have about 10 people who work for the Top Deck team who are subbed, and those people are not eligible for for one of these subscriber only giveaways. So definitely enter into this if you want to give us a little sub. We definitely would appreciate it and would love for you guys to do that. We'll be back here in a little bit. See you guys in a bit.